Hello, hello, and welcome back to the digital equivalent of Shizer porn. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. And right now somebody's like, Pete, you know, most German Shizer porn probably is at this point digitally delivered. And yeah, you know what? I've had enough of you shitting on my metaphors, chat. You're always taking a big poop on my metaphors. Why you gotta do that? Can't you just let me enjoy making a broad-based, completely inaccurate analogy once in a while? Can't you just once let me have something? Give me a win once in a while? No, you know what? You're right to poop on my metaphors. They are atrociously bad. And speaking of pooping, let's talk about last episode when we, squatted down and took a big steamy dump on the chest of El Huntador. I mean, we pooped all over him. It was like we were in the back alley behind a 7-Eleven and he'd paid us extra to take that big smelly shit on his chest. It's just, I don't know what to, we ruined him. We just ruined him. Speaking of ruined, hey, let's talk about old Major Brittany Hit Me Spears here, who has joined the team because, you know what, if we're talking about people getting dumps taken on him, Father Time, man, he's really taking a dump on old Brittany, hasn't he? You seen her lately? I don't mean to poop on Britney Spears, because I'm sure she's probably got a guy for that. But, also, if you ever need a better lesson about the way that Father Time is going to destroy you, if you ever wanted a better example of the ravages of age, man, could you ask for a better one than Britney? I kind of feel like she would be the epitome example. You take a look at Britney Spears at the back of her heyday, and let's remember, Britney's heyday was not that long ago. We're talking like maybe a little bit more than 15 years back when Britney was still the complete hotness. You take a look at her now, and it looks like Father Time just took a bat to her head. Just all lumpy and weird and busted. It's just, she's like an old spavined horse. Somebody needs to take her out, put her to pasture already. Although theoretically, I guess, considering she's doing that whole Vegas thing, maybe they already kind of did put her to pasture now that I think about it. What does any of this have to do with XCOM, Pete? I don't know. This is a stream of consciousness narrative. This is what you get. I name a trooper Britney Spears, and you're gonna get me. All right. Well, actually, what we're gonna get is me going to raid a facility because now I don't have a choice. All right. Well, let's take a look at the old roster here, Bradford, and see if we've got the kind of caliber of team that we're gonna need to get this done. Who's on deck? Who's available? Can we do it without Taylor Swift? We could. Can we do it without a specialist? The answer to that is no. We need Kim Kardashian. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need Kim Kardashian for this one. We gotta wait 3 days. So we're gonna scan for a couple days, then we'll head over there and start trying to avert the old Doom counter. Give me my Kim K though back. There she is. Kim is back. Got some EXP. She increased cohesion with Red Brown, which though they are desperately in love. Andrea White also tagged along. Improved swords +1 damage. Don't mind if I do. Let's assign ourselves a new covert action before we go and avert the Chosen. We are going to be fighting, by the way, an alien ruler, which I got to admit, kind of not looking forward to. Form a bond? No thanks. Gain a resistance contact? Not really. Some ability points? Don't hate that one. Hunt the Warlock. This I kind of like, although it requires a major. Do we have somebody we could spare? I mean, we could send Sporty Spice on this, but this team is almost certain to get ambushed, so you know what? Nah, I think we'll hold off on that. Improved combat intelligence, I don't hate. +1 health is always useful. What do we have that just doesn't take very long? What we really need is something that just can be done swiftly. 7 days for 112 surprise, we don't really need that. You know, we could get Surveyors of the Mind done, and here all we need is a sergeant, and no chance for risk either. You know what? Let's do this one. We've definitely got an available sergeant here. Because I know I saw Justin Bieber. See, you know what? Bieber actually is a lieutenant now. And about our lowest ranking guy. All right, well, then we got to get an optional soldier to negate the chance of there being wounds. Well, Jesus, welcome aboard. And what are we looking for here? What is this guy? Oh, we just need somebody who wants 3 willpower. I don't really care. Red Brown. I mean, I suppose we could send him, but he almost seems too useful for this gig. J. Robert Oppenheimer, Jolene Juggly. We could send Norman No, I kid. We're not sending Norman Borlaug anywhere. His ass is riding the pine for eternity. Here, you know what, Tara Reid? Why don't you go handle that? When you're taking prophylactic action, you know, think Tara Reid. I know that I do. All right, is our girl back yet? Kim K, are you back in the mix yet? Kim Kardashian? She is up and ready. All right, let's do this then. It's Alien Stronghold time, and honestly, I think we've probably put it off long enough. Let's do this. We're going to New India. There's only 9 people on this, huh? A Spectre, an Elite Lancer, a Heavy Mech, a Gatekeeper. That sucks. Codex and an Elite Trooper. Alright. We know there's going to be extremely powerful and dangerous aliens guarding this facility. We're ready for an extremely powerful and dangerous alien. At this point, I like to think we may have his number. I just hope it's not the Archon. Just don't be the Archon. That guy's really obnoxious. Viper King, Berserker Queen, whatever you want to do, give me all of that. That I'm cool with. What am I not cool with? I don't know. Not the Archon King again. The guy's too irritating. Let's make some... Everything is available, by the way. Make everything available. Alright, so who's going on this mission? The God of War. Yeah, we're gonna need him. Morgan Kratos Freeman. Morgan Kratos Freeman, what are we going to give you? We're going to give you the katana, actually. Also, get rid of this and wear a war suit. You're going to need this extra armor, I got a feeling.
Heavy power armor, the war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
That's right. I love the extra power. Morgan Freeman is a man who knows what it is to seize power. I love power, Pete. Give me power. You know what? We're going to give you the mediocre shotgun here. Fusion Blade? No, we're going to go ahead and give you that katana. 8 to 9 damage on that katana because of the +1. We got the old rocket launcher. We're not going to do better than the rocket launcher. That's fine for now. Let's ditch those plasma grenades, though, and give you some nice little AP rounds, Morgan. Get you past that first 2 points of armor. Just like you got past the first 2 meters of... Wait, did I say meters? I was going to say the first 2 centimeters of your granddaughter's panties, but if you got past the first 2 meters of her panties, that's some serious granny panties. 2 meters long, you're like up over her head or something. Brittany hit me, Spears! You know what? I think we take you on this mission and just hope you don't live up to your name. Please, please, leave Brittany alone. Father Time, I'm talking specifically to you. Please, please leave Brittany alone. Do we want a sharpshooter on this mission? We definitely want Kim Ye. I know that Kim Kardashian has broken Kanye's heart, but we still are going to need both of these guys on the mission. You know how we got to have at least one more Ranger. So the question then is, do we want to go with triple Rangers, which that's a paradigm I like. Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln. We could get Wig Splitter and Lindsay Lohan. I don't hate that combo either. Or we could go with Jane Sporty Spice Austin and see if we couldn't pop our super powerful alien elite from really far away. Plus, Sporty Spice has got she's got a little spice when she gets up close. She can take a lot of shots really fast. Free actions, enormously useful when fighting Chosen as well as when fighting alien rulers. We could take Sporty Spice and then maybe just wrap up the package with old Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln. But if we're looking for damage, wouldn't we be better served to just go, you know what? We're going to get a little unconventional here. We're going to go Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln and Lindsay 80 Proof Lohan. Lohan, have you got like chain shot or double tap or any of that good stuff yet? Because if you don't, you're right the hell out. Shredder, Heavy Ordnance, Hollow Target. You actually don't have any of those abilities, do you? Oh, well, nope. All right. See you in hell then, Lohan. You're fucking fired. Also, that's more of a reason to not take Abraham Lincoln when we could just instead take Thurgood the Bench Marshal. So you know what? Let's just do that then. Thurgood Marshal, and then we either round it out with Sporty Spice, which is twice as nice. We could go for a little Reb Brown. Harry would be interesting against an alien ruler, potentially. What kind of damage are you doing these days, Reb Brown? Plus, your girlfriend is on the mission, which is nice. What kind of damage are you doing these days, Reb? Let's take a look at you very quickly. Celestial Gauntlets. 7 to 8 unupgraded. If we can get you a kill or two beforehand, we can actually make that. You know what, Reb Brown? I'm going to give you a shot. So Morgan Freeman is locked and loaded. Britney Spears is locked and loaded. Kim, Instagram Kardashian, Instadashian, Instagramashian. There's a joke somewhere in there, but it takes a cleverer man than me to find it. Let's get Nano Med Kit Skulljack on you. Got you sorted. Easy. How we want to handle you? Well, we're going to swap out one of your grenades here. Let's ditch that plasma grenade, and shouldn't we have a frost bomb in here somewhere? No, because we didn't research it. Alright, you know what then? Let's just give you an incendiary bomb. Worst case scenario, you can set the alien ruler on fire. And once they are well ablaze, we can have you wreck them real good. They'll just be taking damage on every one of their bullshit interrupt actions. I'm relatively comfortable with that loadout. Alright, Thurgood the Bench Marshal, let's see what you can do here. Well, for one thing, you can definitely get yourself the Arashi. Fusion Blade, gonna have to rock that, which is fine. Talon rounds to follow those up, and what do we want to give you on your backup kit here? Flashbang, Plasma Grenade. You know, I'm feeling like Mimic Beacon is the right call here. I hate to potentially sacrifice one of your actions for a Mimic Beacon. Red Brown, I don't potentially hate to sacrifice one of your actions for a Mimic Beacon. No, there you go. You take that. Is this the team we're going to take down an alien ruler with? You know, maybe, although it does strike me as definitely a good idea if we swap around some weapons here. I almost did a very stupid thing. So, Major Brittany Spears, loadout for you. Now, take the good Shadow Lance. There we go. Couple Claymores for you. Let's get all the good guns. Kim K, I took away your weapon. I'm going to give it right back. Never mind, you actually already got it. Superior scope, superior hair trigger. What about you, Yeezy? You carrying the gun of Lindsay Lohan? You are not. Well, please do so. The gun of Lindsay Lohan must be taken to every fight. Except for, like, the ones that Lindsay Lohan herself actually goes on. Thurgood Marshall, you're actually rocking it already. And Red Brown, on you, there's really nothing to swap. Let's do this then. We're gonna go sabotage an alien facility and hopefully poop on an alien ruler the way we pooped on El Huntador last episode. And in an ideal world, we won't have to pay that hooker an extra $30 to follow us into the alley behind that 7-Eleven. Not that I'm ashamed of the $30 or the you know, engaging in the sex trade. It's just you don't want to have sex in an alley behind a 7-Eleven. It's always really sticky back there because of all the slush and slurpy juice that's just coming out of the dumpster. There's no 7-Eleven in a world where there's not some slurpy juice leaking out of the dumpster, and that shit is sticky as hell. Lying on the ground next to that dumpster, the poop on your chest is going to be the least of your worries. You're going to need a shower afterwards, but you know what? You're going to be less worried about the poop. You're like, man, this raspberry Slurpee shit is foul.
Once we reach the AO, head to the designated position and plant the X-Force.
Not my first rodeo here, Bradford. We're going to have... The only thing we're worried about here is whatever alien ruler is on scene. The rest of this... no big deal. We're probably going to have 1, maybe 2 pods of reinforcements because we did only see a 9 enemy count. That's a little low for Legend.
Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the
So go here and blow up the thing. But the first thing I kind of want to do before we do any of that is have old Major Brittany Spears wander around here and see if she can't find us the enemy. We really want to get the jump on the alien ruler. That's our only real goal. Get the drop on that guy. Or gal, I suppose it could be the Berserker Queen. I shouldn't gender stereotype even when I am talking about vicious, savage aliens. Alright, so we're supposed to go over here. Easy in the hood. Alright, Easy, what do you got? Okay. Well, so far we got no enemies, and we do have concealment, so let's be fairly aggressive in our moves here. We're mostly just looking for the alien ruler. You didn't know where that cat is at. Probably hanging out with Thing 1 and Thing 2 in somebody else's house, because that's just kind of how that cat goes. Oh, that darn cat.
It's far, but I can reach it.
It's far, but you can reach it? What are you, Morgan Freeman? He's the fastest man who ever lived. Kim Kardashian apparently has her own bass beat dubstep soundtrack she's rocking there. So I hear some people wandering around in the facility, I believe. That was the sound of a door opening. All right, Brittany Spears, get up here, baby, one more time, and let's see what we got. Why can I not stand in this tunnel?
I go where I am needed.
We want to get Brittany up and get Brittany to the high ground. Brittany loves to be on
You
stage.
can never escape my sight.
What do we got? A turret. Well, shockingly, that turret is a bit of a problem. I mean, Yeezy could take it out with a single grenade if we choose to have Yeezy take it out. Where's its detection tile come out to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Yeezy will be alright up here. He's never going to get close enough to have to worry about popping it.
Got it covered.
Let's take the high ground while we can get it. Yeez. Get your ass in there.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Alright, that's not good. We are extraordinarily lucky we did not step on those dudes. So what's down there? We got an advanced robot, what appears to be some manner of elite stun lancer. Alright, it's a fairly hefty-ish pod. Thurgood, let's get you up in the mix. Morgan, Kratos, Freeman, we definitely want you up here. We can't get too aggressive because I know there's a member of this pod that we can't see, and I don't want to risk accidentally triggering him.
Affirmative. Moving out.
You know, we gotta be afraid to, like, we gotta avoid any kind of potential trigger words, buzzwords, phrases like, you know, sex worker and $30 and pooping in alleys and whatnot. We really want to avoid triggering them. Okay, so it's the Viper King.
Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
Honestly, Bradford, you say that like it's a bad thing, but the Viper King kind of is just what we needed. As far as alien rulers go, he's the weakest. He's weak. I mean, he's Mati. If the alien rulers are the cast of Captain Planet, he's Mati. He has the power of heart, which is, as we can all know, the most useless and completely pointless power. Oh, sure, he could talk to animals. Yeah, so could Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle didn't hang out with a bunch of people who could throw rocks and fire and tidal waves at shit. Dr. Doolittle wasn't outclassed with his power. Mati, totally outclassed, though. Alright, let's get a little bit closer here for old Brittany Britt. Yeah, I want to see exactly what's down here, Brittany Spears. So we've got one Spectre. You know, we can handle this shit. This is nothing too problematic. Easy, if we bring you up here, you're gonna get busted. Not here, though, huh?
Heading there now.
Alright, Yeez, what do you got? He can legitimately take position here. Can you juice that robot, Yeezy? Can't even see the robot. Well, I mean, I wanted you to be able to juice the robot, though. That was the purpose of putting you in that position, was to have a Juicy J-style encounter with that robot.
Understood.
We wanted to make him into delicious, wholesome, hearty, and nutritious juice. And without your contributions, I'm just kind of afraid it's not really on the menu. We can see all of these enemies, so we should know exactly where their detection tiles are. And if this says it's safe for Morgan Kratos Freeman, it should be safe. Yep, okay. Overwatch for Freeman? You know, let's get the rest of the team in position here. Red, Ryder, Brown, we'd like you to be a little closer to the action. That's going to pop a pod, though, and we prefer you not do that. Instagram, Dashian, I think we just bring you up here behind this tree in full cover. We want to take our time and land the perfect ambush on these Chucklehugs. You know what? Just let's Overwatch around the horn. I'm also curious to see what the Viper King does, because I don't want to be tangling with him while I'm tangling with those guys. One tangle at a time, please. Yeah, that's right. Just keep walking, pal. Alright, now's the time for us to ruin these men. So, is there any chance we could ruin these guys, but also ruin that turret? The answer is, sadly, no. Alright, well, we do have a banish available.
I'll leave this here.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop that anywhere. And then I think let's just go ahead and have Brittany crack it open. Gonna get 8 damage. We're gonna get all of the shred. Also gives us an impromptu entrance into the facility as well. Never want to poo-poo that. Extra doorway, always useful. So the Spectre we definitely want to kill. He's coming up here by Kim. Oh, those guys have gone right over into Morgan Freeman's wheelhouse, though. That was a tragically bad decision, gentlemen. Robot didn't move. Huh. Alright then. Probably because we are technically still concealed here. And by technically, I mean we're like definitively, we're still concealed here. So how do we want to handle it? Do we maintain our concealment, or do we go apeshit bonkers and start killing? I kind of feel like maybe we go apeshit bonkers and get to killing. Can we start things off with a Red Brown kill? Red Brown, can you murder a man? You can come and murder this elite lancer. That's a hell of a way to start. Let's do that.
Pay the price.
Yeah, you spotted me. Jig's up.
Time we face them head on.
Red Brown, though, you did not kill that man. Red Brown, you have betrayed me? I've been betrayed by Red Brown. He has betrayed me. Well, you're going to parry, Reb, because probably at the moment you're damn sure going to need it. Yeezy, you can handle this turret. And Yeezy, you have salvo, right? I just want to make sure Yeezy does, in fact, have salvo. All right, so I think we have Yeezy just demolish all of this garbage. This kills the turret, does a little bonus damage to the Spectre, possibly opens up line of sight here for the Yeez. Oh, so much for the turret. Volatile Mix got some reasonable damage on the Spectre. We're salvoing, but we don't have a target. It is important to point out, however, that the Yeez do have the run and the gun. So if we wanted to, we could have Yeezy come in there and keep gunning. 100% chance to hit for Thurgood Marshall. Like, this is a plan with literally 0 drawbacks. Alright, Thurgood, let's bring you down here. I think we just have you go ahead and... You can see 3 enemies? Oh, right, that guy's still there. You know what? Go ahead and juice the Spectre. Pete, what about the guy you're standing right next to? If he moves, Thurgood Marshall's got his shit. Also, Thurgood Marshall is implacable. He is also not only implacable, but he is a... What pod is this going to activate? Oh, that other turret, which as of yet is not active, huh? How did Red Brown not activate it? That's nothing short of bizarre. Also, maybe we just have Morgan Freeman take out the turret with a rocket. We are going to have the Yeezy run and gun here, though. The Yeez got to give me a little more... Yeah, I got to get some more out of you here, Yeez. I need a follow-up shot, thanks to our boy, Red Brown, not getting the damn job done. Right, so Yeezy, 100%, no chance to fail here. This is a guaranteed kill for the Yeez. Wrecked. Check it before you wreck it, I think is what you meant there. Check it before you wreck it. You know, if we are going to fall back here, the smart move is to have Morgan Freeman come around here, fire the rocket, take out the turret, and be available for Blade Storm support in case this guy decides to take a poke at Red Brown.
Whatever you say.
I mean, who doesn't want to take a poke at Red Brown? There it is. Yep, there's exactly one turret. Congratulations, you have correctly identified that there is a turret in town, and that Morgan Freeman will definitely be destroying it with this well-placed rocket shot. Morgan Freeman brings the pain. The pain has been brought. Kim Kardashian, why don't you just shoot this man in the top of the head? There you go. The numbers are 1, 2, and 3, and Kim Kardashian doing work there. Also, didn't even waste an action, so I think we'll have her reload. And we'll drop her into Overwatch in case the alien ruler decides he wants to come over this way. And just in case that also happens, we're going to move Thurgood Marshall to cover. I'm assuming the Viper King is now going to decide it's time to come gunning for us. He did not. Intriguing. All right, then.
Moving as ordered.
Well... Let's go see if we can get eyes on him. Yeah, the thing is back there.
You're near the target position.
I'm less worried about the target position and more worried about the big snake man who's running around somewhere. Where's the big snake man? Like, where the hell did he go, though? No snake man anywhere to be found. I dislike this a very great deal.
Whatever you say.
All right, we're going to very cautiously advance towards the objective, then.
Oh, yeah.
Probably could have gotten away with an Overwatch there, but then again, we don't necessarily need that Overwatch either.
I can handle that.
Cautious moves here, fellas. Cautious moves.
Overwatch
Red Brown. You know, I'm very disappointed in you, young man. Your mother and I, we work hard to put you through XCOM college, to get you into combat school. And what happens? What do? You piss it all away, son. You piss it all away. Your mother and I sacrificed a great deal to make sure that you had every advantage in life. And how do you repay us? With this sort of behavior? You know what, Easy? I want to keep the team together. That Sank, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's gonna outlaw Josie Wales on us. See, he always circles back for a friend. We knew it. Except he didn't actually spot any of our troopers. We got a beat on him here with Brittany Hit Me Spears. Hey, Brittany. You know what we could do is come up here and, like, maybe throw a mine at this dude. See, this is where I'm saying I really wish we had brought the sharpshooter. Because then we could be sharpshooting this man. Oh, he's right up against the zone wall. Let's cheat it this way. I'd like to shred his armor before he activates on any members of our actual team. Also, we can get pretty close and maybe set a sweet Overwatch trap for this dude. If he wanders over this way, we're going to bust him.
Seems doable.
We're going to bust him like he's a sword in a Final Fantasy game. Get it, the Buster Sword? I mean, alright, you got it. We got to get pretty close in order for him to see us.
Seems doable.
Morgan Freeman? Getting close is Morgan Freeman's specialty. Red, Bright, or Brown? Let's, not there, huh? Well then, Reb. But you can get all the way up here. Is it because, man, this pole is providing a serious dead zone for our men and women here. It says Red Brown can run all the way up here with no fear of being spotted, thanks to the dead zone provided by that pole.
Not a problem.
As soon as this guy walks out from behind that pole, he's gonna get fucked, though.
Got it covered.
All right, Snake Man. Oh, look at that. You spotted somebody. Yep. Morgan Freeman with the longest range shotgun blast of all time.
Not good.
Yeah, come over this way, though, chump. Yeah, there you go. Here we are. Yeah, over here.
This is the shot we've been waiting for. Take that thing down before it has
It was very nice of him to stand next to an exploding vehicle as well. All right, 7 damage from Kim K. Solid work.
Hit the plate.
Easy. You want to rip him up? Not exactly your best work. Very adroitly observed. 6 damage from my boy Thurgood Marshall, though.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Okay, so we are in a bit of an interesting position in that this guy is going to move after basically every action we take. So the question becomes, what's our first and best way to ruin this cat's day? We want something that either ignores armor or shreds armor. That's what we want. And we should like to be able to blow him without having to move. The problem is, we actually got our girl here in the way. But if we throw this incendiary bomb out here, this should do some damage, trigger salvo. And also, it should not blow up this truck, so we have no need to worry about Brittany Hit Me Spears getting hit with a bunch of high-velocity shrapnel, which it sort of already looks like has happened. We shred his armor, too, and he's burning. Go ahead and take your reaction move here, champ. Let's see what you got. The tongue grab Morgan Freeman. Well, get wrecked. Yeah, that was a mistake. You don't want to tongue grab Morgan Kratos Freeman. He'll rock your shit. Yeah, Morgan Freeman is bound. He has the wind knocked out of him, according to Morgan Freeman. Personally, I think he get the shit knocked out of him, but not one to judge. Lightning Hand's a free action. This will not trigger an alien reaction move. We also did pull a hit there. Was it a big enough hit to knock? It was a big enough hit to knock Morgan Freeman free. Nicely done. All right, you know what, Red Brown? You got the free action here. Let's go ahead and come in on this cat. I'd like to have as many Blade Masters around him as possible so that the next time... I mean, you're not a Blade Master, it's just you can run through fire. Red Brown with the big critical.
I only struck their armor.
Viper King still on fire, of course. He's gonna move or something and get fucking Blade Mastered here. Whatever that is, it should miss because Red Brown is parrying. Summoning a gate. He's already running!
I cannot
You chicken shit bastard.
have this ability. It's trying to make a break for it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. What a chicken shit piece of garbage. He's already running? Well, Instagram Dashian's got a terrible shot. He's going to take some damage when Morgan Freeman gets a piece of him. Easy, what's your chain shot chance? Like, abominable, though. Although, if you could hit that. If we run and gun
Second move.
with our boy Thurgood Marshall, I don't want to set Thurgood on fire. Is there any place we can get a shot that doesn't wind up with Thurgood Marshall being engulfed in flame? I'd also like to have him... Okay, here we go. This puts us next to the ruler and no fire. We got twin Blade Masters around this cat. He's going to get double Blade Storm. We're not going to get the shot off, though.
You hit the plate.
You're ready to get shot by Morgan Freeman, though, son. Yeah, he's going to... All right. We didn't get our shotgun shot there. I'm actually quite salty about the fact that we wasted a run and gun for no... I mean, we could have just attacked him. Morgan Freeman could have just came up and hit him with his sword, and then we might have been able to kill him. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. All right, everybody get out of the fucking fire, then. On the plus side, we did get our ruler, and we got him out of the way. Morgan, you can Overwatch. I mean, Red Brown still has his momentum move. You know what, Red Brown? Why don't you just take your momentum move? It's not like we're going to need you to parry here. Instagram, I guess we'll have you reload and just drop into Overwatch. And we still have the rest of this facility to clean up. Britney Spears did manage to maintain her concealment. I think we'll just take a turn and get the team, like, all recombobulated, if you will. Morgan Freeman has his run and gun move. I guess we'll just run and gun to reload. Very disappointed. Alien Activity going to take their turn, and I'm going to take an opportunity to just go ahead and wrap the episode up. We still got to clean out the rest of this facility. We've only eliminated one pod, which means we have at least one more pod that contains a gatekeeper, and probably another pod, and then maybe a couple squads of reinforcements somewhere on this facility. So I'm going to kind of want to slow play this. If you enjoyed this episode, I'm kind of disappointed in the Serpent King. I really thought we had a shot at killing him there. I didn't think he would get a reaction move from the movement for run and gun. If I had known that, I would have just gone and slashed him, and then we could have maybe got a double Blade Storm when he ran away, but lesson learned, I guess. Lesson learned. Still a little disappointed. But if you want to see how the rest of the facility wraps up, you might drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. You might also subscribe if you'd like to be notified when new episodes go live and when I make a whole lot more references to having somebody take a dump on your chest, because I don't know, I just don't get it. I'm not a coprophile. I'm not trying to kink shame anybody. I'm just saying it's something I don't understand. Maybe you'd like it if you tried it, Pete. You know what? I can't say that I wouldn't, but there's a reason, and maybe that is the reason I'm not trying it. Because what if I try it and then I do like it? Then you're stuck with that monkey on your back all for the rest of your life, and that's just... It seems like a real hassle. I mean, if nothing else, it's a messy amount of cleanup after every sexual encounter, and that's, I mean, it already has enough cleanup as it is. Why add to the hassle? That's all I'm saying. Actually, what I'm saying is I had no way to get out of this episode. That outro was just me babbling about having people poop on you. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.